like to thank and welcome our Senator Rosanna Gabaldon for us here today, and we'd like to have her explain to us what request to speak is and how she's using it. Senator.
Thank you, George. I really appreciate this opportunity to address the Green Valley Democrats and anyone who's watching. When it comes to the request to speak, RTS, this is a tool in the toolbox that I use because it's very important that I know who supports, who opposes, and who's neutral on bills. Especially when I'm serving on my committee, and I can look at actually who is going to speak. So we know who is going to be actually speaking in our committees because they indicate that they want to speak or not speak. But however, I just wanted you to all know is that it's very important that you do sign in to RTS, because that shows how many people are actually throughout the state of Arizona, but especially LD2, is that that you are actually concerned about a bill, or that you're very much in support of a bill. So again, a request to speak again is a good tool in the toolbox, so that we know as legislators that who supports it, who opposes it, and who's neutral on the bill. Because organizations that can be conservative, that can be progressive, or just the average John Q public are actually putting on those comments. So not only are you saying that you support or oppose or neutral on a bill, we can hear from you through your comments.
What committees are you currently serving on?
Well, right now I'm the ranking member of Transportation and Technology. I also serve on Health and Human Services, and the third committee that I serve on is Commerce.
What bill should we be aware of in any one of those committees?
Well, actually, what I had done is I had actually did a bill, SB 1507, and what that is it's a $200,000 appropriation for Santa Cruz County Provisional College. And why that's important, George, is that this is going to provide workforce development program aid to the Provisional College down in Nogales, Santa Cruz County, so that we can build our workforce up. And why that'll benefit in Green Valley Sahuarita area is because people can go and get jobs. So these are creating jobs, and these are just certification. They're non-credit classes that people can get certified so they can start working down in Santa Cruz County or wherever they live. So and that's going to be in appropriations tomorrow. So if you would like to sign in, that'd be wonderful. Also in transportation, there was a technology bills that I was concerned about. One, a bill that was introduced, and I don't remember the number right now, but it actually, what it was doing is going to prohibit municipalities, school boards, counties to not use social media. So I was concerned about that bill because it would eliminate or prohibit these municipalities, school boards, and counties to actually get the message out to their constituents. And so I was very much opposed to that bill. Also in commerce, there is a bill that's coming up, and it's on sports betting, and I'm very concerned about that bill, and that's SB 1797. And that bill is going to actually take gambling off the reservation and actually put it into any kind of organization that would apply for it. So I'm very concerned that our indigenous people would be losing revenue. But again, that bill is going to be coming up in appropriations tomorrow. In regards to Health and Human Services, what I'm concerned about that is there's a few anti-abortion bills that I feel are not needed. Or, Arizona is already one of the worst states in regards to allowing a woman to get education, information on abortion. They're wanting to put funding on certain health centers that would not provide information about choices that a woman could use and when she makes a decision on her own body. So those are concerns also in Health and Human Services. So again, a lot going on at the legislature, but I am your public servant. Please reach out if you have any further questions.
I saw you sit on the U of A water information the other day. you still got your finger in the water.
Yes.
Anything you want to talk about on water?
Well, thanks, George. I really appreciate that question. You know, water sustainability has been very important. I spent 8 years on the Natural Resource Committee in the House, and actually the last 6 years that I was serving in the State House, I was ranking member of us whatever they change names every year, but the Natural Resources, Energy, and Water committees, and I have to say that we continue as the state of Arizona to look for that next bucket of water, and it's over 20 years we've been in the drought, George, and it's very concerning to me how we as a state are addressing that. I had the honor of serving on the drought contingency plan, the DCP, and we was able to look at how we were going to get that next bucket of water. However, the state of Arizona needs to look beyond 10 years, beyond 20 years, 50 years, so that our children, our grandchildren will know that they'll have water. And my biggest concern, and I'm really glad that you asked this question, George, is the areas that are outside what's called the active management areas, where there is uncontrolled pumping, and we just don't know how much water is really out there, because Arizona Department of Water Resources is not really looking and actually monitoring how much water is actually being pumped outside of what's called the active management areas. And there's 5 of those. And so and I'm talking all of us, we need to be very diligent, we need to be active, and we need to be vocal in regards to how we are going to look at our water sustainability. Thank you.
Well, I thank you for keeping your finger in mini dikes, and it was amazing to see you at the water station. Do a big thank you much for your time. We look forward to seeing you each month. So
thank you very much. What an honor this is to actually address everyone. And everyone, please stay healthy and wear a mask. Thank you.
You too. Thank you, Senator.
Okay, take care now. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.